Welcome to Spelling List Week 14, Level B. Please set up your paper like this with your name and date in the upper right-hand corner. This week's list has 17 words. As always, after I introduce the word, please make sure that you copy it and mark it in your notebook. This week's words use the second sound of E-A, which is E-A. They also use the as in early, E-A-R. First word is measure, 2 syllables. We are learning to measure by centimeters. Measure. Think to spell M-E-Z-U-R. E-A is saying its second sound, the silent E is making the U say U, and S is saying its second sound. Number 2, heavy, 2 syllables. The box of books was too heavy to lift. Heavy. We say heavy, we think to spell H-E-V-E. Because English words may not end in I, we use a Y. Heavy. Spell heavy out loud with me. H-E-A-V-Y. Heavy. We also forgot to spell measure out loud, so let's do that one. Measure. M-E-A-S-U-R-E. Measure. Number 3, head, 1 syllable. I wear a helmet to protect my head. Think to spell H-E-D. Spell out loud with me. Head, H-E-A-D, head. Make sure you're marking the second sound of E-A. Number 4, bread, 1 syllable. Think to spell B-R-E-D. Spell out loud with me. Bread, B-R-E-A-D, bread. A sandwich takes 2 slices of bread. Number 5, dead, 1 syllable. The dead battery made the flashlight go out. Dead. Think to spell D-E-D. Spell out loud with me. Dead, D-E-A-D, dead. Number 6, death, 1 syllable. Death occurred after his heart stopped. Death. Think to spell D-E-Th. Spell out loud with me. Death, D-E-A-T-H, death. Number 7, instead, 2 syllables. I'd rather have eggs instead of pancakes. First syllable, I-N. Second syllable, S-T-E-D. Spell out loud with me. Instead, I-N-S-T-E-A-D, instead. Number 8, pleasant. 2 syllables. Our picnic was pleasant and enjoyable. Think to spell. P, L, E, Z, A, N, T. Spell out loud with me. Pleasant. P-L-E-A-S-A-N-T. Pleasant. Number 9. Search. 1 syllable. She will search for her lost earring. Search. Think to spell. S, ch. Spell out loud with me. Search. S-E-A-R-C-H. Search. Number 10. Early. 2 syllables. He was an early riser, so the kitchen was empty. Early. We think to spell. L, E. The first syllable is accented. And so even though we usually hear early in speech, we think to spell early. English words don't end in I, so we use a Y. Spell out loud with me. Early. E-A-R-L-Y. Number 11. Earth. 1 syllable. Earth is the planet we live on. Earth. Think to spell. Earth. Spell out loud with me. Earth. E-A-R-T-H. Earth is a proper noun, so it must be capitalized. Number 12. Learn. 1 syllable. I will learn how to write at school. Think to spell. L, N. Spell out loud. Learn. L-E-A-R-N. Learn. Number 13 is the past tense of learn, which is learned. Still 1 syllable. We'll add the past tense ending, which will be saying its second sound. Spell learned out loud. L-E-A-R-N-E-D. Learned. Number 14 and 15 are homophones. Weather and weather. The first weather is weather as in the weather has been cold and rainy, so the conditions and temperature outside. 2 syllables. Think to spell. W, E, Z, R. Spell weather as in temperature conditions. W-E-A-T-H-E-R. Weather. The second weather is a conjunction. I need to know whether or not we are going. Think to spell. W, E, Z, R. Spell weather as in the conjunction out loud. W-H-E-T-H-E-R. If we speak super clear English, then weather and weather are not actually homophones, but most people pronounce them without any distinction. Number 16 and 17 are also homophones, heard and heard. The first heard is hearing with your ear. She heard the doorbell ring. One syllable. Think to spell. D. Spell heard as in to hear. H-E-A-R-D. Heard. And you can see the word hear there. It just doesn't use the common past tense ending. The last word is heard, the second usage, a large collection of animals. Still one syllable. Think to spell. D. So it just has the as in her instead of the as in early. A large herd of cows grazed in the field. Herd. H-E-R-D. Herd. That's the end of week 14B.